Hi, I'm Bonnie Browning with the American Quilter Society, and I'm here with Renae Haddadin. She and Karen Kay Buckley made this beautiful quilt behind us, and they won the Janome Best of Show Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I know Karen couldn't be with you today, so here we are, and we're going to talk a little bit about your quilt so people can find out all those little tricks that you use to make this prize-winning quilt.
Okay.
All right, so Karen made the top.
Right. Karen does the applique, and she doesn't really consult me. She just does her thing, and she is fantastic at applique. I get to inspect her work closer than anyone else.
And I bet you don't find very many mistakes either.
No, I don't. It's really beautiful.
And then you do the quilting.
Right.
And you do that on a long arm machine.
I do.
Okay. And I just want to talk a little bit about the designs that you quilted in there, because those little micro feathers cabled are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is that hard to do?
You just have to slow down.
Slow down.
Right.
Okay.
So I actually wear special magnifying glasses and slow way down and use a very fine thread and a short stitch length.
Okay.
And
so how short?
I think I was using 19 stitches per inch.
19 per inch. So that is pretty short.
That is pretty short.
Yes. We'd like to be able to hand quilt that amount too, wouldn't we?
That's pretty short.
That's pretty short. And now I know you used a variety of thread, so tell us what you did and what kind of thread you used.
Okay. The metallic in here has a little sparkle. It's not a full-on metallic. It's called silk sparkle, and it has a little fleck every once in a while, which I like the look of that. It's not, it's finer, so it doesn't look so heavy on the quilt.
But it really does look like metallic when you look at it.
Does.
So even though it isn't strictly all metallic, it gives it that look.
Right. And then I use a lot of very fine silk for the very smallest designs. And then some that are a little larger in scale, and I want them to show up more, I use a heavier weight than 100 weight, maybe a 30, 40 weight, something like that, and it'll show up more.
And a variety of colors.
Yes.
You used a lot of different colors of thread.
Yeah.
And so how many thread changes does that amount to?
A lot. I don't know. I certainly lost track.
Well, yes, because you're working across the quilt,
right.
and so you have to change to that light teal here, and then next time you have to change it again.
Yeah, I don't finish the whole pass of the machine, so I have, you know, my 20 inches or whatever it is exposed, and I stabilize it and move on to the next 20 inches and stabilize it and move on. So the whole quilt's stabilized. Then I come back and work here and there and here and there and here and there. And part of that is where it would work out the best, and part of it is I get bored of doing the same thing over and over, so I'll skip to a different design if I'm tired of that one.
Okay, now let's back up to stabilizing, because by that you mean you've quilted around some of the pieces in the blocks?
Correct. Yeah, I'm not basting. I'm just dropping in some of the motifs and going around the applique and stitching in the ditch, that kind of thing. And that will stabilize the layers together. And
then you can go back and do the pretty quilting in the spaces.
That's right.
Okay. Well, okay, so then I guess this quilt will probably go to the Quilt Museum?
It will.
Well, it's going to find a great home there.
Yeah, we're very honored to have it there, actually. And for us, because we worked on it together, the question of ownership, that solves our problem.
Oh yes, now everybody's going to get to see it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, now you've entered a lot of times, and you know we switched from paper entry to the online entry. And so let's just tell the audience out there what it's like to enter online and how easy that is.
It's pretty easy. You just go online and fill out the information, and then you're done.
And upload your photos?
Yeah, it's easy.
Yes, and it's all done. Well, we hope that next year you'll enter one of the AQS quilt contests and that you could be the winner sitting here for this interview.
Absolutely.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is a lot of fun.
Thank you again for entering, and we hope to see more winning quilts from you and Karen.
Thank you very much.